Today is the final day for our 4th of July sale. 15% off of SM19 strip slides in USMC Red, Arctic White, and NRA Blue, as well as our Viper Liberty. All of our slides are milled from 17.4 stainless steel and coated with Cerakote in-house, and fit an Trigicon RMR red dot optic. Use code USA25 to get that 15% off before midnight. Feel free to ask questions. Maybe you have a Glock 19 or a Glock 17 that you want to mod up a little bit. And we've got a Ruger SR9 in the background just for aesthetics. Though the primary theme of today's live is those red, white, and blue slides. Good morning. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. Thanks for popping in. Check out our description for the final day of our sale, which ends at midnight. And if you have any questions about our slides, which are made from 17.4 stainless steel, feel free to ask away. Currently we have 4 models of SM19 Gen 3 available, and 2 models with a third on the way of the SM17 Gen 3. Once we finish our 4th model of Gen 3 17, I believe we're going to move on to the Glock 43. For those of you just joining us, Stiffler Manufacturing is in Arizona. It's a veteran-owned and operated business. And we turn these steel bars into gun slides. Just checking on our website and eBay sales in the background. Feel free to chime in with any questions or comments. Our next big sale probably won't happen until maybe Labor Day, but probably October. And our slides range from $145 to $255, depending on if it's ported, the color, or if it's a complete build or not. Oh, sorry, $270. I forgot about that other model we have. So $145 to $270. Pretty fairly priced in the 17.4 market. Other companies like Zev, Zafiri, Gragos Precision all use 17.4 just like us. Brownells used to use 17.4. I think they use 416R now. Thanks for popping in. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. Good to see you all on this Sunday morning. G23, how goes it? Talking about our 4th of July sale. 15% off of our SM19 strip slides in USMC Red, Arctic White, and NRA Blue. With code USA25, the sale goes until midnight tonight. Oh, thank you, G23. Yep, our slides are made of 17.4 stainless steel, unlike a lot of competitors who are using 416R. We don't mill blanks, we mill solid steel bars. And we turn them into our slides. All of our slides are Trijicon RMR flat optic ready. So it can have things like Siley optics, Gideon optics, Hollow Sun. And they come with an aluminum RMR cover plate, whereas a lot of businesses use plastic instead. Downside to plastic RMR covers is they crack. J-Dog, how goes it? Much appreciated. Thanks for popping in. Just talking about our sale here. Right on, man. Enjoy your Sunday. Right on, man. You saw any trees down with that? Hey, thanks for popping in. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn steel bars into gun slides. All of them RMR optic ready. The Reaper, what's going on? Yeah, same to you. Happy 4th. We're just talking about our 4th of July sale, which is ending today at midnight. 15% off our SM19 strip slides in USMC Red, Arctic White, and NRA Blue, as well as our Viper Liberty slide. Just use code USA25. On point 2A, how are you doing? Just doing another live today, getting the word out about these red, white, and blue slides. Right on, man. I hope it was a good range trip. Yes, thank you. Double tap that screen, like, and subscribe for the latest in Stiffler information. We're working on our third SM17 Gen 3 slide now. And we threw a Ruger SR9 in the background there just for fun. And we've gotten to test out this Wolfx Pro from Siley Optics. Fits our slides just fine. It ran great. We put 100 rounds through it. Cleaned off real easy. The muzzle looked like a burnt marshmallow for a minute. I didn't bother zeroing it at the range. We're going to do that on another day, but it was real easy to keep my groupings, and we just walked right up the target. I should have kept the target. Ah, well. And for those of you just joining us, we turn steel bars into gun slides that fit RMR optics. Thank you, thank you. If you know what I've been looking for something in red, white, and blue, sale ends at midnight tonight for that 15% off. And it's going to be a little while for the next sale, which might be something different, I don't know. Labor Day and or Glocktober. And if you have any questions about the business, the slides, feel free to ask away. $15% off red, white, and blue with code USA25. We really should pick up a Ruger RXM at some point. I mean, I know stat-wise, like, you know, specs, I know it fits, but you don't know until you know. J-Dog. Let's see, who are we sending stuff out to the last couple days? Let's see, Texas, Virginia, Illinois, Illinois again. Oops. Ohio, Ohio again, Indiana, California, Texas, New Hampshire, New York, Mississippi, Indiana, California, California, New York, New York, Alabama, Michigan, Texas, Arizona, Delaware, Rhode Island, California, Texas. Oh, the Gluger. Hawaii, Tennessee, California, Florida, Wisconsin, California, California again and again and again, Florida, New Jersey, New Jersey, California, New York, Arizona, Florida. Getting a lot of repeats here. North Carolina, Kentucky, Massachusetts, New York, California, Oklahoma, Virginia, Massachusetts, Hawaii again, Virginia, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Colorado, Louisiana, North Carolina, Indiana, Iowa, Florida, Maine, Indiana, Hawaii, Arizona, Washington, New York, South Carolina, Louisiana, Texas. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good group. A lot of repeats there, but that is a good group. Where's everybody from? We're from Arizona. Where are y'all hailing from today? It's a better view on those slides. Thanks to everyone popping in, liking, subscribing, sharing. It's greatly appreciated. Ooh. Zooming in, zooming out. Let's angle that back up. Oh, it's not working with me. There we are. We can show the Ruger in there. Thank you for popping in. Feel free to ask questions, like, subscribe, share to stay up to date on the latest of Stiffler Manufacturing news. We are doing our 4th of July sale. It ends tonight at midnight, and we are working on our third SM17 slide. Actually, we've made about 100 of them. We just have to go over QC and do a range test, and we should be good to go. I actually missed this series of Ruger too. The SR line was really good, made up in Prescott, Arizona. About, what, 8 to 10 years ago? Then they did the Ruger American line. There was another one I forget after that. Now they have the RXM. The takedown on it's incredibly easy. I wish I could show you, but YouTube will have a conniption if I start touching stuff. There we are. But thanks for everyone popping in. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing. Checking out our gun slides. Well, we turn 17-4 stainless steel into these slides, and where they fit RMR red dot optics. All Stiffler slides are made in Arizona as of the end of 2023. We are back in our home state, have been for 2.5 years now. About 2 years now, actually. We are veteran owned and operated with a few veteran employees and Blue Star family members. Outside of our 4th of July sale, if you are militarily affiliated, active duty, National Guard, Reserve, veteran, or retired, you get 10% off all year long. Just reach out to us. So definitely thank you for your service. We also have another discount for firefighters, EMTs, first responders. Feel free to reach out to us. Cooking with love and more, welcome. Just talking about our 4th of July sale. 15% off our SM19 strip slides in USMC Red, Arctic White, NRA Blue, and our Viper Liberty with code USA25. The sale ends at midnight tonight. And I'm playing around with a single action revolver in the background, chambered in .45 long Colt. And we have a Ruger SR9 in the background. Just for good aesthetics. Gotta love that .45 long Colt single action army revolver, the Ruger New Vaquero. But for those of you Glock fans out there, that's exactly what we produce. Gen 3 Glock 19 and 17 aftermarket slides. And we should be working on the 43 sometime in the future. Thank you all for popping in. Thank you for the likes and subs. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to stay up to date on what we're doing as a business, follow us here as well as our Facebook and Instagram pages. And though this sale ends today, if a red, white, and blue slide isn't your thing, we'll probably be having another one, maybe Labor Day or in October. And if you just can't wait, we have things like graphite black, sniper gray, tungsten, battleship gray, flat dark earth, desert sand, burnt bronze, Jesse James Eastern Front green, mil spec OD green, as well as several camouflage options like camo, OD camo, winter camo, tiger stripe camo. And as you can see back here, one of our SM19 zoom slides in a lightning pattern. So we've got different options for all different kinds of people, whatever your style is. Feel free to check us out on our website, stifflermanufacturing.com. And if red, white, and blue is your thing, maybe we can do something for you. 15% off by midnight. Code USA25. And we don't use blanks when we do our milling. Everything is done out of solid bars of 17-4 stainless steel. And we do all of our Cerakote work in-house. Will do, cooking with love, nothing to it but to do it. Gotta keep at it every day. Like and subscribe, stay up to date on the latest with Stiffler Manufacturing. Check out our Facebook and Instagram. And maybe modify your Glock with a Gen 3 Glock 19 or Glock 17 slide. And if you like red, white, and blue, maybe we have something for you today. Oh yeah, the raw slides. Yeah, pretty much one of the only reasons we refer those just to businesses is they come out of the machine sharp as heck. And that's all we need is somebody who doesn't know what they're doing slicing their thumb. They're like, oh, this is your fault. And we've actually done that. The 17 I have in the background there, the Viper, we've taken them fresh off the machine to the range. No oil, no nothing, just to see if they fire. And they do. And I've rubbed my thumbs raw. Yeah, exactly. It's all it takes is one smooth brain. And you should see the stories we have on some of our returns. They're kind of funny. We had a guy put his EDP rod in backwards. And so they're like, well, that's your fault. It's your slide, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, dude, you put your EDP rod in backwards. Of course it didn't work right. Like, go watch a YouTube video. Don't be the ATF director. All right, do some prep work first. Yeah, the extractor, depressor, plunger. It's that little rod with the spring on it. But yeah, he put it in the slide backwards, and it's like, well, yeah, no wonder it's not working. Yup. Man, we spent, and that's a huge thing. You know, if you spend any time working in any sort of customer service, is we spent 50 years telling people that if they bitch, whine, and moan enough, that makes them right. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, welcome. Talking about our 4th of July sale, which ends tonight at midnight. 15% off SM19 strip slides in red, white, and blue, specifically USMC Red, Arctic White, and NRA Blue, as well as our Liberty Viper. Use code USA25 to get that 15% off tonight. Chanson, what's going on? Thank you for the likes. Oh, thank you. Another like. Much appreciated. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get that 300 today. Who knows? I need another 41. Need another 41 subs. There we are. And for those of you just popping in, we take these steel bars here, we mill them down, we turn them into these kind of slides. And they all have an RMR optic cut that fits things like Siley optics, Gideon optics, and Hollow Sun. 2 more days. Hey, Chanson, what's your guys' rules on building firearms? Like, do you have to serialize your frame, or what's the rule in Washington? Damn right I use Space Magic. Stiff Meister the Wizard. Oh yeah, of course they don't like it. Let's do a quick break in the stream, I am going to do a quick swap. For those of you just joining us here at Stiffler Manufacturing, we produce Glock slides aftermarket out of these out of the 17.4 stainless steel bars. All of them are RMR optic ready. And for those of you that know, air assault, 101st. Yeah, I know some states, they make people put or get their frames engraved, like Illinois is like that. Sucks to be Illinois. Maybe we'll swap out the SR9 for this Colt 45. Thanks to everyone joining in. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. And I should look in that Michigan bill. They were talking about banning colors. Should look up the status of that. Let's see. Michigan Senate Bill 1134, which would ban firearms with substantial portions of their exterior surface in colors other than black, brown, dark gray, dark green, silver, steel, or nickel, would classify firearms as deceptive coloring as illegal. Looks like there's been no movement on it since November of 2024. Really, you have to mute it as well. That is some bull crap. Let's see, Michigan Senate Bill 1134. Status. As you can see, these three slides right here would be unlawful if Michigan were to pass such a bill. What the heck? That is some bullcrap. It's not like they can see what we moved. Looks like it's still stuck as of November 2024. Weird. Still, screw that law. I mean, I clink crap all the time. We'll see. They'll get me at some point. I know what's going to happen. I don't trust any social media to be 2A friendly. Even Twitter. Elon Musk is kind of a cuck. At least when it comes to guns. I've seen some of the stuff he's posted, and yeah, it ain't always 2A friendly. Yeah, man, they got it out for you. Big Tube hating on the J-Dog. I'll have to join you guys in a live sometime. I'll have to do like a co-live. Welcome in, welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn bars of steel into Gen 3 Glock slides for the 19 and 17. Check out our description for a sale that ends tonight at midnight. Oh, do we actually have a real third-party movement? Brookside Farm, how's it going? We first started making slides in about January of 2023. At the time, we were working at a shop right next to another machine shop in Florida. And a few months later, I want to say 6-7 months later, we moved back to Arizona, our home state, and reset up our business here. Shout out to Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, Chanson 243, J-Dog Pimp Daddy C, Brookside Firearm, FIREARMS. Thank you for the likes and subs. And we've been doing 17.4 stainless steel this whole time. We didn't like start at 416 and work our way up. We just started with the hard stuff. And also give, who else? John Crump News, John Crump Live, Theo's Guns, Below Average Utah Dad, Ginger Perrin, Flying Rich Firearms, Bullseye Ben, Got Gamage, Dust Cover Actual, Patriot Arms, FV Ordnance, Stay Dangerous, Melly 556 NATO, Rando Wayne, Stromboli Law, 2A EDU, Local Prepper, Poppy the Gun Guy, RTT Guns and Gear, Cooking with Love, Tactical Turkeys, Magazine Magic. Give them all some love. Oh, the first ever. I guess technically it's this one. Kinda, sorta. The SM-19 Leonidas. However, the first one we produced for sale was the SM-19 Flash. Which I have one somewhere, just can't touch anything at the moment. Just waking up. Get yourself some coffee, man. Oh, crap. Speaking of which, I have coffee. I forgot about it. Still warm. Yep, it is 9:52 for me as well. Let's see, where did I end? I was on Magazine Magic. Yeah, check out John's Arsenal, Pistol Pete Worldwide, TN Tactical, Washington Gun Law, The Arms Room, Flying Rich Firearms, Mud and Munitions, Ghost, where the O is an X, The Gun Guy, 77, I believe. The Gun Guys with a Z. A lot of gun guys out there. Red Dawn Readiness. Fall Man. Who else we got on this list? Jack of All Trades. The Reaper. Shooting Gallery. G23. The Arizona Kid. Shed Owl. Twisty's Gun Show. NDG Training. Crackshot Preparedness. Orange Smoke M7. Siley Optics. Gideon Optics. Goon Beam. Oh, are you going live at 10? Oh, Washington Gun Law with William Kirk? Yeah. We've met John Crump with John Crump News and John Crump Live. We were at SHOT Show 2025. Yes, J-Dog, Goon Beam. He makes lights. They are bright. They work well. It is a real company. Believe me. Believe the Stiffmeister. Oh yeah, E-Rive. I'm following him too. The 9 a.m. live ain't doing so well, though. The 6 a.m. live, that was better. I don't know, maybe we kill it and start again at noon. Did get some likes, though. Got some good likes on this one. Need that 300, though. Need that 300. Maybe if I do a 12-hour live, I don't know. Get some, pull a chance and start playing some video games. I'll just get my Bluetooth speaker for my laptop, and you guys can listen to me murder automatons and bugs and squids for democracy. I should have been doing lives a lot longer. The YouTube channel started on Christmas 2023, and at the time, all we were doing was uploading, videos of the slides, because business sells slides. Yeah, I gotta find a wider space to put guns and stuff. Because I have some. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Taking y'all with me. Oh, it's covered. Right. Okay, bad idea. Have to plan for that next time. Just going to show off the gun cabinet. All right, instead, we'll show off some vet candy. There we go. Yeah, look at the collection. Be jealous. Damian Christian, what's going on? And boom, back to the slides. And for those of you just joining us, we are Stiffler Manufacturing. We turn bars of steel into gun slides that are RMR ready. And we have a sale going on right now that ends at midnight. 15% off of our SM19 strip slides in USMC Red, Arctic White, NRA Blue, and Liberty Viper. Use code USA25 for that 15% off. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, the coins I was showing off are challenge coins from the military. I've even got some that reference each presidency I served under. I think I got those at a desk here. Hold on. Which one, Chanson? Let's see if I can put these up here without fucking things up. Damn, does that even fit? Oh, that is a challenge coin. I was attached to the 101st Airborne Division Sustainment Brigade Air Assault when I was overseas. I also have one from the 101st Special Troops Battalion of the same. Okay, let's do this again. I served under 3 presidencies in my time in. We have Obama, Biden, and Trump. Yep, that was given to me by the colonel of the brigade, the 101st Division Sustainment Brigade. One of my favorite challenge coins. Thank you, Damien. Much appreciated. And we did create a kind of Stiffler equivalent, little poker chip. We are trying to get more of those made. Actually, let's go put this one back and I'll grab another one. What the heck gives me something to talk about? Decisions. There we go. I made a noise, unfortunately. Got that one when I returned home from overseas by the commander of the RSG. He's got a little scorpion on it. Kind of their way of recognizing something without giving you a medal. Fun little memories. Some of them are pretty cool though, like that airborne one. Some might give me crap for them because they're like Pogue trophies. Honestly, it depends on the unit, time, place, luck. I literally got one for picking up trash, and a sergeant major was walking by and just saw me doing that. He's just like, that's outstanding. He's like, everyone else is just walking by, not doing nothing, and here you are cleaning something up. That's outstanding. I'm like, it was dirty. I didn't used to show any of these off just because when I was doing any other lives or anything with other people, because I was still in at the time, and then they could look up your unit. We've had weird, crazy, like Karen type chicks contact units, and I'm just like, I don't need that, not while I'm still in. Yeah, they can do what they want. I don't care. I'm not in. Different commanders, doesn't matter. Oh, there we are. Blip, lop, swap. This one's kind of heavy, or kind of big. It's funny enough, this one's from California, and the commander of the unit was from Texas, so of course he had to have the biggest frickin' coin ever. I wasn't with the unit for very long, but apparently I made enough of an impact or an impression, or maybe someone in my unit just put in a good word for me. And I'm like, really? I wasn't even here that long. I didn't do all that much. And they're like, here you go. Here's this coin. If I'm remembering much about it, apparently the unit is stationed near where there's this river, and there's this bridge, and so they made that part of their insignia, and that's their patch and whatever. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now, when can I pull the live I had from earlier so I can upload it to Grumble? Does it take like a full day, or what the hell? Refresh. Well, it says it's available now. Ah, well. It was an hour and 45 minutes, so I figured it'd take a while. The 5.5 hour one definitely took a while to upload. I need to get some more slides, but everything we're making in the shop ends up getting sent out either to our distributors in Utah or individual purchases. And I could pull some of the other ones we have on display in the shop, but they're of our hiatus models. So I don't want to confuse people because they're like, oh, hey, how do I get that? And I have to say, sorry, it's not available. Oh, I wonder if that'll fit in there. That might be a better way to display it. We'll try. We'll try when I go to swap this. Yeah, we'll see if this works. The fucking what? We had silkies. I don't... Goat milk, spider silk, what the fuck? Or silks, or sometimes just called ninjas. But that was for like cold weather, you know, like wind. It was like an underlayer. White Rambo, what's going on? I'm fairly certain all we ever got was shitty mil-spec armor for like our IOTVs and stuff. Though I did enjoy, well, actually I'm not sure which one I preferred. We had the TAPS, the Tactical Assault Panel System, which was kind of cool. But before that was the Flick, the... Oh, what did the F stand for? The Fighting Load Carrier, which was kind of... It always reminded me of a fishing vest that you could attach a bunch of crap onto. Right on, Rambo. We're doing our... brain fart. We're doing our 4th of July sale. The end of it is today at midnight, so talking about our red, white, and blue slides, 15% off. Also just showing off some random military coins and talking about random stuff. Oh, thank you for the like. Let's do that quick swap right now. See if I can be quiet about it. All right. Oh, nope, I can't. It's gonna fall. Okay, let's see if this works. Kinda. It's mostly designed for Glocks, so kinda. Nope, it's not going to fit in the frame. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that's a 3D printed stand we use for our Glock frames and Palmetto State Armory daggers and SCT manufacturing frames and Polymer 80 frames, whatever, when we're trying to do displays. Anyway, it's meant for Glock magazines. So I got the Ruger to fit. And we swapped out the coin. That one's funny. That one I got from basic training. And I was literally said, hey, by the drill sergeant, you're not a total idiot. So you're in charge of all these idiots here going on this bus to the next fort. And I don't want YouTube to get all mad at me. And then he said a bunch of cuss words. And I effed off on that bus from Fort Benning to Fort Lee. Good times. We were one of the last groups, if I remember correctly, to have all males at Fort Benning before that changed. They had already integrated male and female basic training at Sill, Jackson, and Leonard Wood. Thank you for the like. Fort Lost in the Woods. Right on, right on. Got that Ruger up there. Might have to do it that way from now on. Of course, that's not going to work for the revolver. Two-way is the way. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. There we go. Thanks for everybody just popping in. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn steel bars into slides. Oh, and they dipped. 41 likes or 41 subscribes away until we hit 300. J-Dog with the chainsaw. Sam Moore, who's this? Oh. John Wanks. Damian Christian. G23, White Rambo, J-Dog. Chanson, 243. Give everybody a like and sub. Chanson's back. What's going on, man? Oh, just swapped out the slide, or swapped out the holder for the Ruger SR9 and swapped out the coin. Heck yeah, man. I saw that they're selling, what was it, Zev or Safiri slides on there. Some of them are out of stock, so I should probably reach out to them or something if they need a new slide supplier. That's what we're seeing with some of the slide manufacturers, is they're not able to keep up. Sometimes it's the 416 steel, but Zev makes 17.4 just like us, so it's easier for them to keep up in a way. But some of the 416 slide creators, they can't keep up due to heat treatments. So it's keeping them slow, and they're getting, and a lot of the heat treatment plants that are around the country are just so backlogged. So, yeah, it's kind of screwing them over. Yeah, man, I'll pop in later. Cause here we go again, same old shit again. Marching down the avenue. Oh, almost touched something. Absent-mindedness, that'll get you. Ooh, thank you for the other like. Much appreciated. What was the name of the company again, Chanson? I think it started with a B. I should have favorited it. I didn't put it in my favorites. Ah, well, that's my bad. Bullseye. Okay, I was close. I was on. There we go. Make sure I favorite that. Let's take a look in here. Gun parts, gun parts, gun parts. Accessories, barrels. No. Slides. Here we are. Oh man, they got a lot of slides. Brands. Okay. Grey Ghost Precision, Lone Wolf, No Vest, No. I always pronounce theirs wrong. Polymer 80, Rival Arms, Shadow Systems, Zafiri, Zev. Alright, let's pop it in for 9mm. Let's see what they got. Alright, checking out Bullseye LLC. Looks like Ruger. Okay, they got the individual slides there. Okay. Really? Okay, so only, besides VP9, I'm just seeing major manufacturers like Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Sig Sauer. Oh, and of course, there's Shadow Systems. At least at 9mm. Let's pull that one off and see what else we got. Okay, yep, here it is. Zafiri, okay. For the G19 and G17. Hey, that might be a conversation. Well, you know, it's their own choice. But if you're not aware, Glock has a big issue with people using the letter and numeric code relating to their slide. So, like here we have Zafiri Precision. Slide 4. Now here's where they're getting the okay. Slide 4 G19 G3. So Glock 19 Gen 3. But if they didn't have the 4 in there, Glock might give them a whole bunch of crap because they have copyrighted the letter and numeric. So G19, G17, G43, G26, G34. Glock has copyrighted those as to being part of their product, because we talked with them about that, which is one of the reasons we do ours as SM, Stiffler Manufacturing, 19 for 19 style, right? 17, 43, we're going to do the same thing, except it's all just going to be SM. And other companies do that too. Of course, what's the price tag on a Zev slide? Let's take a look here. We're looking at, Zafiri Precision strip slide. $330 for a Glock 19 strip slide that's ported. We have a similar option to that one for, what is our turbo at? Most popular, new products, here we go. Okay, so $330 for a strip slide. For $270, you can get ours as a complete. That has similar design features. Not quite the same, but similar. And even $275 for one that has 3 sets of windows. So for $275, you can get a complete upper, also made out of 17.4 stainless steel. Now, I will give this Zafiri, and they have earned their place, okay? They've been around long enough. They have shown that they have quality product. So they've earned their place and kind of earned their price. That said, I disagree with the Severi G43 being $500 for a strip slide. That's not with the barrel, that is not with the upper parts kit, and that is not with sights. It does have an optic cut and it is ported, but it's still $500 for a strip slide. And I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll get there someday. So, like I said, Severi's been around long enough. People trust it. They've earned their reviews. They've earned their product. But 500 to us, just at this time, at this point in what we're doing, it just seems high. I mean, you can get a brand new Glock 43X for like $485. So you're spending another $500 just on the slide. I don't know, that just throws me off a bit. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that worth it? Hey, we got another like. Thank you, thank you. Those of you just popping in, feel free to check out our holiday sale. It is ending tonight at midnight. 15% off some of our red, white, and blue slides, as well as our Liberty-themed Viper. Use code USA25. Whew. Cranking out an hour and a half on this one. There we go. Thanks for just popping in. Thanks for that like. A veteran, what's going on? Just talking about our 4th of July sale again. Throwing some trinkets in the background. Oh, much appreciated. There we go. Thanks to everyone just popping in. Thanks for those likes. Doing our 4th of July sale. It ends tonight at midnight. 15% off our USMC Red, Arctic White, and NRA Blue slides. Use code USA25. We make our slides from 17-4 stainless steel. Cerakote them in-house. And they're all RMR optic ready. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want more information, definitely like and subscribe. And also hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, bullseye is saved. Got them in there. That's awesome. What do we have here? And oh, thank you for the next like. It's greatly appreciated. I'm just working on some stuff in the background here. If you have any questions about our slides or our business, feel free to ask. Thank you for popping in, checking out our Glock style slides. All of them are made of 17-4 stainless steel. Cerakoted in-house, and they come RMR optic ready. Definitely appreciate those likes and new subscribes. Trying to make our way to 300. Thank you for those likes and subs. Greatly appreciated. J-Dog's popping in, that's nice. Alright, I think that's where we're going to end it for this segment of our today's live. We'll probably be back in a couple hours, but thank you all for popping in, liking, subscribing, checking out our product. This has been Stiffler Manufacturing, and as always, stay 2A every day.